Another time. Ghost hunting and playing video games.
Conspiracy watching.
Conspiracy watching.
Playing Call of Duty outside.
Playing Call of Duty outside. Repairing action figures. Burying. Having a funeral for an action figure. We'll save that story for another time.
To another level.
What's going on, everybody? It is Foxy for real, and I'm joined here with Joey.
Hello, people.
We are gonna talk about shit, and you're gonna listen.
Whether you like it or not.
I kind of like that. I'm not gonna lie.
Don't click off.
All right, we're gonna keep this going. We're not gonna click off. I do hope my sound is good because I'd hate to sit here an hour and
it
not
turns
be...
out our audio sounds like shit.
Well, take two. Let's do it again. There's gonna be a lot of. This is gonna take a lot to edit. First of all, maybe
probably.
I don't know. I might just let it run on through. But Joey, we've been friends for like
most of our lives.
it's a good 16, almost 16, 15 years.
Yeah, ever since 2007.
I know like all the ins and outs about you.
Likewise.
We've actually
Should we
done a
tell
lot.
the story of how we met?
We should tell the story of how we met. Yeah.
Okay, it's 2007, I think. Yeah, 2007, because you'd have been in 8th grade.
Yeah.
And, no, it was before that even, I think. I think it's like 2005 and 2006, maybe.
It's a long time ago.
Yeah.
I can't even remember.
I think it's 05, because I think that's when God of War came out, is 2005. And
You want
that's...
to fact check? Can we get
Yeah,
fact
let's
check?
Run this shit.
Let's see. God of War. When did God of War, the game, come out? The game, like there's a movie or something. There needs to be a movie.
Yeah, have like Triple H play...
Dude, he looks like Kratos. It's
Yeah.
weird. Like, you put a WWE figure next to Kratos, same thing.
Oh, it's going to tell you all about the new game.
Let's see, PS2. Let's put in PS2.
Yeah.
Which is a fantastic game.
Yeah.
If you guys have not played God of War, do it.
Let's see if we can find the year.
God of War PS2 came out 2005, March 22nd.
2005, okay. So
I gotta
it's-
remember not to clap because this microphone
Oh, yeah.
picks up on that. Yeah.
Okay, so it's a little bit longer than we thought. So 2005, I would be in 5th grade.
Yo, wait. If that was 2005, we've been friends for
I would have been 10 years old. So we've been friends for,
14 years?
yeah, because I'm 24 and you're 20.
I don't know, dude.
How old are I?
Anyway, back to that.
Anyway, back to the story. It's 2005 and God of War just came out. And it's lunchtime. And the way they set it up is that one class sits in front of another class. And it's usually in ascending order, like 5th grade would sit in front of 6th grade, then 7th grade, then 8th grade, and so forth. And anyway, I guess just by fate or whatever, me and Cody ended up eating lunch in front of each other this one day. And somehow the topic of God of War got brought up. And we was like, oh, you play that game too! It's just like, we would talk about like where we're at and like if we're stuck on like a puzzle or a boss or anything in the game.
Oh, you just do this. Oh, no way. Okay, I'm going to try when I get home.
It's just like get home and it came back the next day. It's like, dude, that worked.
That was before the age of like, I mean, it wasn't before the age, but that was before like we had like phones.
Yeah, before you could just
Before
like
you
sit
could
there
just,
and you're
like-
playing. You're just like, damn it, I need to.
You couldn't even FaceTime each other to see like
to see what was
send a
going on.
video on
Yeah.
Facebook. We didn't have Facebook.
Yes, I don't even think Facebook. It might have been invented or something, but
I've never seen the Facebook movie,
yeah. So
so I don't know. But the crazy thing is that like we used to sit, we used to sit in front of each other daily, but
we never like.
it wasn't planned.
Yeah, it was
Like,
never planned, and it was like. I think that was like the only time we ever really saw each other too is like at lunch because we weren't going to each other's houses at the time or anything like that.
Yeah, because you were a grade below me.
Yeah.
And it just happened every time that
Yeah,
we sat in
in
front of each
front
other.
of you,
Even whenever like the classes got in trouble and we had to sit boy girl
Yeah.
somehow.
And somehow me and you were always just like right in front of each other.
So it was pretty much fate. But then I went to high school.
Yeah, because the
after
way
eighth
they
grade.
set it up was that they had just built the new high school, and so you would have to go to the new high school, and I think it was 7th and 8th graders went to the old high school, which would be middle school. now.
Yeah. So and then we just became best friends in high school and started hanging out, and
After
here we are.
Reunited.
Oh, we are the Nameless Podcast right now.
Yeah,
We don't
Nameless.
have a name. We kind of dig that name.
I like the name Nameless,
Nameless
Podcast.
Podcast isn't bad at all.
Yeah.
Um,
Unless there's already one out there, then we don't mean
you know
to
what? I'm gonna
infringe.
fact check. Let's see if there is a Nameless Podcast and you haven't copyrighted your name. We choose it. I'm sure it has like 1 million subscribers.
Let's see.
The Nameless Podcast.
No, dude.
Oh my god. Wait.
think-
The Nameless Podcast on YouTube. It's an audio comedy web group.
Let's see when the last
10
video
subscribers. We claim it.
came. When was the last video?
Oh, let's see.
Because they could be dead.
1 year ago.
See?
And they got 16 views. And it was Dungeons and Dragons.
Whack. I'm just kidding. I would really like to play Dungeons and Dragons one day. Maybe.
We haven't. I don't think that's one of the things we haven't played.
It's Dungeons and Dragons.
So basically, we're here now doing a podcast. You guys already know me. You a lot of you already know Joey too.
Yeah, you've seen me, and I've had my own channel at one point. And
Yeah,
then
what
I'm
happened?
mostly in, I don't know, life.
Live, bro. Come on. Nah, dude, your videos were good. They were edited like superb.
I should get back on it.
You should, dude. You bought a camera and everything for it.
I need to.
I
I bought a camera for it, and then I bought.
Yeah, you have a dude. You literally can have the best quality.
I really could because I have
toys.
2 cameras. Yeah, 2 cameras.
Tell them what camera you have.
A Canon D80.
80D?
80D, yeah.
80D.
Yeah, 80D, yeah.
80D, bro. That's like one of the best Canon cameras that anybody on YouTube's using.
I should really get back on it. I would really like to.
You should have brought it here. We could have visual.
Dude, next time.
2 angles, bro.
Yeah, because you got your camera, I got my camera,
Yeah.
then I got that other camera.
Right.
You just set it up anywhere.
Yeah, see, this is going to be what this podcast is about, though. We're going to be pretty much bullshitting.
Pretty much just like what me and Cody talk about when we're always together.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
pretty much what this podcast is
I mean, it's going to be anything from movies to games to toys. You guys already see a lot of my toys and stuff on my actual videos and stuff.
Yeah, on the YouTube.
So I'm gonna incorporate a little bit of that into here because I know that's what you guys are on my channel for. Let's be honest. But eventually, this podcast might move over to its own thing.
Yeah, it could grow.
So I don't know if I really want to incorporate too many toys, but I know there will be some on.
Yeah, because there'll be discussion of toys.
Because that's just
on
shit that
this
we talk
podcast.
about.
Yeah, that's just
It's like, hey, bro, did you see that new Funko Pop that came out?
yeah. Or did,
you know?
like, what did you? Was anything at FYE when you went on break?
Yo, oh man, yeah. And speaking of break, there's gonna be some other person on this podcast eventually.
Yeah.
Me and Joey just kind of decided to go ahead and do this one just to get it out of the way.
We just wanted to get on it. Yeah.
It's like there's a lot of people making moves in the toy community for podcasts.
Yeah. And
I just want to throw. I don't want to throw. It's not shade, but I want to throw a shout out to IP and Kiwi because they're gonna be coming out with one on the 7th, I believe. But my ass wants to get this one out first.
We're racing. It's a race.
So, like, shout out to Kiwi and IP. I'll put their link of their podcast Instagram in the description below. But they're making moves. I know that. I know Big Dub and Josh Pence are talking about doing one.
Yeah.
I know there's a guy named Zach.
Zachary.
People may know him Zach from Spiro if they watch Josh Pence's live streams. He has his own podcast and he's been doing it for a while.
Oh, really? Like years or?
Yeah, Josh was on there. Well, not years.
Months.
I know he's had like at least a few months, but his quality sounds fantastic. And he's actually on Spotify.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe we'll get there one
So I don't know if there's like a big way to get there.
To get on Spotify?
Yeah, or iTunes or whatever. I'm sure you gotta.
You think you have to pay to get on there?
I'm sure there's some kind of
Yeah, I would bet that they're probably
pay to win kind of thing.
Like in video games.
Like if you have money, you're gonna make money kind of thing.
Yeah, it's like you can't make omelets without breaking a few eggs.
If you're famous, you're gonna be YouTube famous.
Exactly. So,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's
pretty much if you have a podcast, not just like everybody has a podcast, I guess, but
there's
like
a lot of people.
Yeah, but the bigger guys like Joe Rogan and Stone Cold and
Logan Paul.
Yeah, Logan Paul and Chris Jericho and all those guys, like they already established themselves before, so they had a following before they got into.
But like
the
little
podcast
guys
world.
like us,
Yeah, we don't have a real big following. I mean, you got a following on YouTube.
If we were to make a podcast that got extremely successful,
yeah, just from the ground up.
Yeah, we could just make separate YouTube channels and then we'd be famous.
Exactly, and make movies.
And that's how that works, dude. That's how life works.
Just
you have money, you're gonna make money.
We're planting the seed right now for like a movie 10 years down the road.
You're gonna have it's gonna be called Nameless.
The Nameless movie.
It's gonna be the Nameless movie. Perfect. We mentioned Jesus.
Yeah, he'll be on here.
He'll be on here. We just want to get the ball rolling.
Yeah, we just wanted to.
Who's hilarious.
He's a funny dude. He's got a good heart too. He's a good guy.
He is. He wants to invest in this.
Yeah.
He wanted to do this, but today wasn't his day.
Today wasn't his day.
Today was the perfect day to do this. It's a rainy day.
I'm unfortunately, it's been raining for like 4 months straight
Yeah.
where we live at.
So basically, guys, we're going to talk about everything from news, entertainment, reviews, and discussions, which leads us to Nerd. If you guys have watched my channel for a while, we had this thing called Capital Nerd.
Yeah, which we kind of did like the podcast thing on there anyway.
It was what we called the first toy visual podcast, and it was.
And that's copywritten, so
yeah, you can't copy that.
Yeah,
you could, and we'll get royalties.
Yeah, we'll get royalties. So go ahead and do it. Do us a favor.
But if you guys watch that, this is kind of what it's gonna be like. But I think this is gonna be more better.
Yeah, I think it's more structured.
Yeah,
is the word
we just gotta get structured first.
We'll get there. Eventually, I'd like to have like cameras and stuff on it.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Like,
I'd like to mount one like right there.
That'd be perfect.
Even maybe like a GoPro, just to have like
just to have like a shot of it.
I mean, I don't even have to edit it perfect to where it's like, matching up with lips and stuff. Just to have like a little like audience camera.
Yeah, we could. That'd be cool.
Yeah,
I like that.
And we want to do this live one day too. But like everybody's live streams is like them talking to the camera. Like this is just gonna be like you're listening to a radio station.
Yeah, like a radio show.
So
you'd be like calling in, like you're caller number 12.
See, I'd like to do that. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
I could just put like on my Instagram, call me on Instagram to be on the podcast.
Yeah, and then boom.
And if you guys are not following me on Instagram, it is at FoxyForReal. Always plug. All my links are in the description. Joey's link is in the description. We'll put Jesus' down there for shits and giggles. And speaking of shits and giggles, this isn't going to be like a PG podcast. So there's going to be F-bombs.
Yeah, this is unfiltered, unbridled. This is just us being us.
And if YouTube has a good new like system to where they don't really like take the monetization away from that.
Yeah, that's good. Man.
So if you guys have your speakers on at work, make sure you put in headphones because some things might be said.
If you have children around, make sure that they're not in earshot.
Or if it's like families like ours, we
heard
heard it anyway.
Yeah, we heard it anyway. Yeah. So, why do you think we're sitting here talking the way we talk?
Thanks, Mom. So yeah, we're gonna just get into some things. Maybe some new toys that are coming out. Like I said, don't want to keep it too much toy related. Bunch of like entertainment stuff.
Yeah, mostly like
pop culture.
That's us
in general. Like, what's new for pop culture? What have you been hearing?
What have I been hearing? Movies. A lot of good movies. I love movies. I could sit and talk movies.
Joey is the movie buff in this group.
Yeah, I could sit and talk movies.
I feel like, we all collect toys.
Yeah, all of us collect toys.
But I'm more of the knowledgeable toy kind of like, hey, when's this come out?
Because like when the dates, like I could just, if I see something that I like, I could just be like, Cody, when does this come out? And like, what's the price? And you'll be like,
like, I don't know exactly where to go, bro. It's just like 2 seconds later, I got you like,
in the group
I pre-order, I put 50% down.
Yeah. He's got links in the group chat and like dates, release dates, how much the thing's going to cost, and it's there.
It's all about like, I feel like with YouTube, I got a lot more like connections than I did before.
Yeah.
Like with like, I'm not going to name drop anything, but like stores. That like I've been to or that I've been talking to.
Yeah, they'll like let you know like, hey, this comes out on such
like tell your friends.
Yeah.
And like, the store that we went to in Knoxville, we're going to be filming hopefully we're going to be filming a glow in the dark. Have I told you about this?
Yeah, you told me that the dude's going.
I know I haven't mentioned anything to the viewers or anything like that, but like what it is it's a glow in the dark. Like you're going to put all their glow in the dark pops on the very front section of the store, and like all of them.
Every single one.
Now, mind you, they have like 12 of each pop.
Dang.
So like the glow in the dark genies and stuff, there's gonna be 12 of them. Glow in the dark, like everything.
They're gonna put like every single one of the glow in the dark pops
right up front.
Right.
And it's gonna be like, because the way the shop is set up, I know people don't like, the sun shining on pops and stuff like that, but stock moves through that store so fast it don't really matter.
Just goes,
So like the sun charges those damn pops
throughout the day. So
you can imagine what it looks like at night. He was telling me that it's just lit.
Like everyone, like he closes the store and like he turns off.
It's just like it's like a big giant night light.
Dang.
Like how stores keep their lights on throughout the night.
Yeah,
so it's cheaper just to keep them on than to turn them off. That's how it is.
like
it just looks like
you could like walk through the store by like pop lights on the floor.
Yeah. Dang. So we're gonna film that, and I hope it translates through camera pretty well.
I think it would.
But yeah, I mean that's
considering how bright it is, like
So I mean, that's just something that like I would have never got to do unless I was filming for YouTube.
Exactly. If you hadn't started your YouTube channel, you probably wouldn't be doing that now.
I probably wouldn't be doing this.
Probably not.
Because my channel was fucking gaming, bro.
Yeah, it was, dude.
What? We could be sitting here at 43 subscribers still. Because that's where I was for 6 damn months.
Yeah, playing GTA.
That's crazy. But we've been playing Red Dead Redemption, though.
Yeah, Red Dead's so good.
If you had internet, but that's another story.
Sad face. Can we talk spoilers on here, or
I
could
feel
just like
like
put a tagline like, "Hey, listen, if you don't want to hear spoilers about Red Dead, we're about to talk about it, so skip to like whatever." Like
we're at 16 minutes now. Skip to like 20 minutes in.
Yeah, because we're gonna talk about this for a minute.
Yeah. So.
Okay.
Look, Arthur Morgan is a good man.
Arthur Morgan. Okay, listen. Metal Gear has always been mine and Cody's favorite game because story time. I'm just this is like
skip to 25 minutes.
Skip to 25. I'm taking
detour.
A detour. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, we're taking a detour on this story. The first time I walked into Cody's house and we hung out, he had an old Snake poster from Metal Gear Solid 4 on his wall, and I was like, "Dude, you like Metal Gear?" And he said, "Yeah, Metal Gear's my favorite game." And I was like, instantly in my head, I knew, I was like, this dude's gonna be my best friend forever. Because he said Metal Gear was his favorite game. And I was like, I had not, until that point in my life.
Sorry, guys.
Until that point in my life, I had never met anybody that liked Metal Gear.
And to backtrack off what you said, same.
Yeah.
Like, the only person that I knew of was my brother.
Yeah.
But, like, outside of my household,
nobody ever talked about Metal
like,
Gear.
still to this day,
Yeah.
you could be like, yo, have you ever played Metal Gear Solid? What's that?
Exactly.
It's the greatest fucking game. Like,
ever, yeah.
the story
people might know, like, Metal Gear Solid 5 because it got a lot of hype when it came out.
Yeah.
But,
I mean, it was a 2-part game.
yeah, so...
You paid $40 for an hour-long game, then you paid $50 for a 18-hour game. They made bank off that, though.
Yeah, they did. They probably really made, like, tons of money. But... yeah, up until that point, I had not met anybody that loved Metal Gear as much as I did. And then when he said that, I just instantly knew that this dude was going to be my best friend for life. But anyway, Arthur Morgan, Big Boss, has been my favorite video game, like, protagonist ever since I played Metal Gear. And then Arthur Morgan comes along, and he almost, I won't say that he did, but he almost takes that spot. Because his story is, I don't know, I won't say it's tragic, but, like the name implies, it's redemption. He redeems himself.
From Red Dead Redemption 1 to 2.
Yeah.
Which one's better?
I like...
Story-wise.
Story-wise?
Because 2 has obviously a bigger...
It's more vast.
You know, you can do a lot more in it.
Yeah.
But, story-wise...
Story-wise, yeah, if we're just telling the story of, like, the characters from Metal Gear... that's a hard one. I could probably just flip a coin and be happy, like, with whatever my choice is. So between Red Dead and Red Dead 2, like, honestly, between the story, if you was to flip a coin on any given day, it could change. For me, it could. Like, if I flicked it on heads on Monday and said heads was 2, I'd be happy. And then on Friday, if I flicked it and it landed on tails and it was Red Dead Redemption, then... the first game, then I'd be happy with that too. They're both really great games.
But if you had to pick one,
probably 2 just for Arthur Morgan.
Dude, Arthur, I just want from like beginning of Arthur's like
his life to the end of
menacing days. Like it don't even have to be like a childhood game. Like
yeah,
give me like his first outlaw run and make a game from that
until he meets Dutch.
Until he meets or until Blackwater.
Until the Blackwater Massacre.
Make Blackwater the ending of the game.
I got a feeling that's maybe
like
what
all the characters that died at the beginning.
Yeah, like
that you don't know who they are.
Yeah.
Make them like really relatable characters so they still hit you and they die. Like you know it's coming.
Yeah. I wasn't expecting Arthur to die, to be honest. I was like, alright, they killed off the main guy in the last game. They're not gonna do that.
Well, especially the ways that you get killed if you're like bad honor.
Oh yeah, because if you finish it with bad honor but you do the good ending, Micah puts a bullet in your head.
Yeah.
I feel sorry for anybody that got that ending, honestly.
And then
because I hate Micah.
If you go back for the money and you get the bad ending, low honor,
then
you get a knife in your back.
Yeah,
like literally.
Yeah, a literal knife in the back.
Stabs you in the back.
Yeah. So it's best to just play good.
Yeah.
Because there's no winning at the end of the game.
You can't get ahead if you're a bad guy.
And that's what Arthur said.
Hey,
you don't live a good life Or you don't live a bad life and expect good things to happen to you.
There you go,
Arthur
dude.
Arthur said it best.
Arthur's a good man.
I love Arthur.
I like Arthur better than John. I didn't know if I would or not at the
beginning of the game.
Beginning of the game, because before I got the game, you were like, "I'm gonna ask you what kind of man you are in the middle of the game."
Yeah.
I still couldn't tell you, but Arthur's a good guy.
The thing is it kind of rubs off on John because the whole reason why John is the man that he is today is because of Arthur.
Yeah.
Arthur told him to be a damn man, and so John became a damn man.
And see, like the whole game, like after Arthur dies and you become John.
Yeah.
Like
you know
what's gonna happen.
Yeah, ultimately what happens, is that
and then you get to see like the Pinkertons and stuff, like find out who
Jagger,
he actually
Ross,
is.
Which is kind of cool how like Red Dead 2 ends with Arthur, and then Red Dead Redemption 1 kind of begins in 2 with John coming back from up north and trying to find a place to live, and he's a good, honest man trying to find honest work.
That's all he's about, dude. And then the first game ends with Jack
getting... this is more spoilers, but yeah.
Hey, we told him 25 minutes. We're only at 22.
Yeah, in which Red Dead's been out... The first game's been out for like 9 years, so...
Can we just say one thing about Red Dead 2?
Yeah. What?
Fuck Micah.
I think we can all agree on that, but... Like, props to... His name's... I think his name's Peter Blomquist.
He's a voice actor?
He's a voice actor. Props to him for acting like a dickhead that he is, because...
Have you seen him in real life?
He looks just like
Micah,
he looks just
dude.
like Micah. Yeah, it's
Even
crazy. He's
throughout
got
his
the mustache.
mustache.
Yeah, dude. Like, he must be like a method actor.
Or a character model. They might have used him
as a character model. They had
actual.
to, because Roger Clark kind of looks like Arthur Morgan.
Yeah. But the guy who plays John Marston doesn't.
Yeah.
But of course, he's been playing him since the first game.
Yeah. Which they really wasn't doing like facial captures and all that stuff then.
And Red Dead Revolver kind of ties into the game.
Does it? And which one?
There is a Easter egg
in 2?
In 2 that you can after when you're playing as John.
Yeah.
Somewhere in I forgot where it is exactly, but it's a guy kind of camping.
Yeah.
And he tells you stories about Red Harlow.
That's cool.
Yeah. So it's actually in the world.
Right.
It just doesn't really tie. There's nothing connecting you to him.
Right. And I would like to know why there's a correlation between the Strange Man and John and nobody else, because John and the Strange Man are only two that have the kind of relationship that they do, because Arthur never ran into the Strange Man.
Yeah, but you see the painting as Arthur,
which you can, yes.
Yeah, but in Armadillo, when you're talking to Harold Moon, is that his name? Herbert Moon.
Yeah.
When you're talking to him, dude, he says something along the lines of he don't know who he is, but he always look familiar.
Yeah.
But the thing is, that painting came into that town around the same time that the whole plague went through.
Huh.
So he's representing either the Grim Reaper, death, or Satan, or whatever.
Maybe God or something like that.
Whatever.
He's got to be some type of other earthly thing.
So every time he comes around, something bad happens.
Yeah. Because once you go into Armadillo and Red Dead 2, people are throwing people into mass graves and lighting them on fire, and it's kind of like
they can't burn the bodies fast enough.
Yeah,
that's what they say.
Yeah,
and isn't it weird how Armadillo is the town that's dying?
Yeah,
but Tumbleweed's over there thriving.
Yeah, and then the next game it's gone. Yeah, it's
I need more. I need to know what happened.
We need a Red Dead 3.
We need something.
Which I want to know, because this is another thing that ties in between all the games, is that the Strange Man knows Dutch Vanderlyn, and he knows about the girl that got killed in the Blackwater Massacre that everybody talks about in 2, where everybody asks Arthur or Dutch. Well, I don't think anybody brings it up to Dutch because reasons, but they ask Arthur or anybody, they want to know what happened, what went wrong on the Blackwater job, the ferry job.
Well, maybe we'll find out what happened.
And then the thing is that everybody knows that a woman got killed. And then in Red Dead Redemption 1, which is crazy because 2 wasn't even thought of probably yet.
Right.
When John meets the Strange Man, he asks him, do you know who I am? And he's like, no, I've never seen you before. And he's like, it's okay, you forgot far more important people than me. Which could mean Arthur, Sadie.
Isn't it weird how we're at 25 minutes now? Yeah. So it's not really a spoiler anymore. Yeah. But isn't it weird how the game was 9 years ago.
Yeah.
But Arthur was a huge part in John's life, but he's never mentioned in the first game.
Exactly. Which I think that's why they added that line like maybe that's why that line sticks out so much is because he tells him he's forgotten a lot more important people. Yeah, because
oh man.
Yeah, exactly.
I need to stop doing that. Look at those spikes.
But that's the reason. Like everything kind of ties in with the strange man. Everything's kind of like around. Like the games are based around what happened at Blackwater at the beginning of 2.
Wow.
So everything kind of like branches out from that moment in time.
How strange.
It is weird, isn't it?
Hmm.
I wonder if they like intended to do that when they set out to make another Red Dead game, or if they just like saw like an opportunity to do that.
Kudos to Rockstar.
Yeah, kudos to them for making great single player games, because single player shouldn't be dead the way everybody thinks.
No, it shouldn't. I mean, it kind of shows the colors of the game that everybody liked the story mode better than like online.
Exactly, because everybody's complaining about Red Dead Online.
I never played it.
Me neither.
I haven't had PSN in like 6 months.
I've not had PSN
because Fortnite's free online, and I just like the Red Dead story mode.
What about you? If you had to pick between the two games?
Oh, for sure, Red Dead Redemption 2.
Yeah.
Dude, PS2 or PS3 Red Dead Redemption. I played that game like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah,
I played that game. I played Red Dead Redemption 2 once, and I like it better than that game.
Yeah.
Like, I love both of them. They're both good games.
Yeah.
But I could play Red Dead Redemption 2 again and again and again, and I did with 1.
Yeah.
But I haven't yet with 2.
Which you will.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. You'll get there.
Like, I'll play
I haven't
it
started
again.
my second playthrough yet.
It's just too good.
Yeah.
It's too good of a game.
But yeah, it is odd because everything is just based around one singular thing that happened at the... Like, it's not even happened in Red Dead Redemption 1 yet. Or it had already happened, my bad. And then in 2, that's where the game starts at, is the Blackwater Massacre, where the woman got killed. And then... I don't know her name. She's got an Irish last name. I know that for sure. But like the strange man says it in 1 whenever he talks to John.
Huh.
He's like, Dutch Vanderlyn shot her and killed her. So maybe some type of implications from that, like, is the reason why bad things happen to all these people. I don't know.
It's crazy, dude.
We need the third game to figure it out.
Give us the third game, Rockstar.
We want to know what happened at Blackwater.
All right, Joey. So, it's the 3rd that we're filming this.
The 3rd.
In 4 days, we're going to Atlanta
for
Toylanta, otherwise known as Joelanta.
Is it really called Joelanta?
Do you know why?
I'm going to take a guess and say maybe because there's a lot of G.I. Joes there?
Because other than JoeCon, it was one of the largest G.I. Joe conventions ever.
Okay, I kind of like hit the nail on the head.
However, now it's more like modern stuff.
Right.
Which I'm happy for. Because I don't collect anything vintage.
Right, yeah.
I mean, if I had room, I might. G.I. Joes, maybe. I used to play with G.I. Joes.
See, I still have all of my G.I. Joes.
Do you really?
Yeah, I don't display them or anything like that.
Have you ever went through them?
Yeah, I have.
Have you ever thought about bringing them to Toylanta to trade them?
No, because they're probably worth a shit ton. So I might end up like...
You might want to go through them one day.
Yeah, because I could be sitting on a lot of money.
Dude, I used to have a bunch of like... What were the G.I. Joes as a kid that weren't really G.I. Joes? They were just like Walmart off-brand kind of thing.
Probably like...
something core. It was something core. But I used to have like the trucks and everything.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, yeah.
Like the doors came off and stuff. Yeah, those were sick. But you should go through those.
I should, because I'm probably sitting on a pile of money.
You could have a better podcast than this if you did. But we're going to Toylanta, not Joelanta anymore.
Yeah, it's Toylanta now.
We're going to meet up with... Well, actually, Jesus is coming with us.
Yep.
We're going to meet up with Josh Pence, Big Dub, and there's a few other YouTubers and non-YouTubers coming along.
A lot of members from the Syndicate.
A lot of members from the Syndicate. A lot of members from the Pence Pack. I know Greg Cook's going to be there. I might be mistaken. But I think Jetta Patrol's going to be there. Kent Poole, a viewer of mine, Harold Green, I know he's going to be there. A lot of people.
There's going to be quite a few of us there.
There's a big meetup that's going to happen. So, with that being said, my advice for Toylanta to anybody who's going is if you see something there...
Well, that applies with any con at all. If you see something that you like and you're not sure if you might get a better price on it or anything, I mean, it is good to think that maybe you might get a good price. There might be another table that has what you're looking for somewhere cheaper, but 9 times out of 10, you're going to want to just go ahead and get it while you're there, and you can ensure that you can...
See, my general rule of thumb for a con was to like make a pass first.
Make one.
See what's there.
Yeah. You
don't want to go spend like $40 at this booth and only have like $200 in your pocket.
Yeah.
and then see something on here that you've always wanted for $200,
Yeah.
you're like, well, shit, now I can't get it.
Exactly, because it...
But with that being said, when we were at what's it called?
Fanboy?
Walker Stalker.
Walker Stalker.
Dude, the first booth at the door had the Lucille bat for $100.
Yeah, and you came across it at another table.
For like 65.
Yeah.
It was stupid. So that's why you always make a pass. But at the same time, there's going to be a lot of heavy hitters there.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people with deep wallets. So if there's anything that you see, I would get it.
Yeah.
So there's it. So what are you looking? Like, is there anything in
I'm
particular?
gonna get my first Mezco.
First Mezco.
Might get two while I'm there.
Ooh, which ones?
Popeye and Ash.
That Popeye is hard to find.
Is he?
So
He's
he's-
sought after?
Yeah. He is very sought
He's
after. So if
probably
you
gonna
see
have
it, just grab it and give the guy the money.
He's probably going to be a pretty hefty price, I'd say, too, if he's sought after.
Let's fact check. Let's see what the latest eBay listing for that is.
And then to add on to that, if I see the Hollywood Hulk Hogan Storm Collectibles, I want to get that too.
Is there a regular one?
Just a regular Hulk Hogan?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there is.
Let's see. 114,
Okay, that's not too bad.
which is around the same price. I think I paid. Well, there's 159, 129.
Uh-oh.
I paid around 105 for my first Mezco.
105?
Yeah, you can get this one. I'll say I can.
That's cool. It's like a spinach can.
I didn't know anything about that. That's cool. And then what was it? Hollywood Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, the Storm Collectible. And then there's the Ash Mezco, which, if I had to pick between Popeye and Ash, it's going to be Ash. I'm going to get Ash.
That was relatively inexpensive right now too.
Inexpensive, did you say?
Yeah.
Cool, cool.
Oh look, there it is.
Not bad for $75.
$39.99.
Dang. That's not like a knockoff or anything either?
I mean, I don't know.
I mean, it don't look like it would be. Yeah, there's a regular Hulk.
Yeah, dude, you can, yeah. But Josh and Big Dub are going in for the like the first
You got
pass
both
through.
of them for $69.
That's not bad, dude. You should look into that. But Josh and Big Dub are going in Friday since they got a 3-day pass.
Yeah.
And it's going to be for the like the first pass through kind of thing.
Right.
The preview night. So like, I gave a list to Josh of stuff that I'm looking for.
Right.
So that he can be like, hey, go to this booth if you want this.
Right. So you already got the layout of everything. You got
Yeah.
the lay of the land.
So we need to just, I'll tell him to look out for those as well. Maybe he can hook us up with that. So
That'd be nice if you could do that.
Yeah. I don't know what Jesus is looking for.
I know one thing that he's looking for in particular, and that's the golden Kuruma. Or the
Dude.
glow in the dark Kuruma that we told him to get
Now, Fanboy the first year for $40.
for $40. And
He
now
was
that
like,
pops-
that's too steep.
Yeah, and now he's going to end up paying probably double that now if he wants it. And he's been saying, Zeus, if you're listening, you know you've been saying this. He's been saying, I don't care. When I see that pop, I'm buying it, is what he says. He don't care what the price tag is on it. He wants that pop in his collection. So we'll
Is
see
there
what he
a
does.
pop that's too expensive for you?
Yes.
Like, I mean, like, where do you draw the line?
Okay,
on
I've
price?
spent $200 on a pop before.
Which one was that?
The Bugs Bunny.
Oh, yeah.
Bugs Bunny 2-pack with Mr. Hyde and Bugs. $1,000 for P.A. Vegeta. Anything over like $200, I probably wouldn't do that again. But I had to, just considering the characters and everything, I love Saturday morning cartoons and stuff and Bugs Bunny and all that. So I had to have that pop. And there was no other way I could have got it because it wasn't shared with anything. But I might spend $200 again, depending on the character and the pop and all that. But anything over that, probably not.
I think the the most money I have invested into a pop is my Punisher signed pop. And that's just because I had it signed.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think I've ever went over, like, a lot of retail money
For just a pop.
for a pop.
Yeah.
Like, not that I can think of anyway.
I don't see anything here that you would have spent like a ton of money on.
I mean, like, I had a lot of heavy hitters,
Yeah.
but like I was debating getting a Super Saiyan 3 Goku pop, and it was like 54,
Yeah.
but then I didn't,
Yeah.
and then now it came available on the GameStop website,
Exactly.
and I may have got it. I don't know.
Maybe.
Hasn't
Hopefully.
shipped yet, but yeah, I mean, I don't think so. I know, like, even like Gohan Galactic Toys,
Yeah. He's.
I was on the fence with that, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
And that's retail.
That
for
was like,
pop.
yeah, I was like-
$34. Yeah.
and then after shipping, it was like 42.
Yeah.
I was just like, no.
Which I don't even know if that pop's like even held its value, like say on like the at cons or anything like that. I don't even think it's worth.
I know that's how much Tall Man had it for.
It was about 34?
$40.
$40.
Yep.
So maybe at a con or something, they'd probably be setting at like 30, 50 maybe.
Yeah.
In between
Good
that
$50.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. About movies, brother. What are you looking into?
Okay. It seems like every year for me, it's like, man, this is the best year for movies. And then next year comes around, I'm just like, damn, these movies are even better than last year's movies. So.
Do you remember the time
I think I know where you're going with this.
that I was with somebody and I went and seen the Expendables.
I knew it, dude. And that weekend you saw Expendables like 3 times.
That wasn't even the best movie ever, bro.
No, it wasn't even like, it just so happened like everywhere you
went
went that weekend.
I went and saw it on a date.
Yeah, on a date night.
And it was a good movie.
Yeah, it was the first Expendables, wasn't it?
And yeah.
Okay,
and
yeah,
then,
that one is good, yeah.
Like, my brother had been talking to me about seeing a movie with him.
And so you went with Matt, right?
No, Scott.
It was Scott, okay.
And so we went and saw. We got there and he's like, "Yeah, bro, we're gonna watch Expendables." And I was like, "Oh, I already saw it." And he's like, "Oh, well, we don't have to watch it then. It's okay." And I'm like, "Nah, it's okay. You want to see it? Let's watch it. It's a good movie. I'd like to watch it again, bro." So the next day, it's like Saturday, I believe. And I go to your house and you're like, "We're gonna go watch a movie," and I'm like,
I was like, "Dude, we're going to the movies this weekend."
I was like, "Dope, what are we gonna go see?" He's like, "Expendables."
He's like, "Oh man, I've seen that movie like twice already."
In the past day.
Yeah, it was like in a day's time you'd already seen like Expendables twice.
Because I went with my brother that evening on Saturday.
Yep.
And I went on that Friday night.
On a date, yeah, and watched it.
And then I went with you guys Saturday night
to watch Expendables. So you literally watched it twice in one day.
Yeah. Bro, it was ridiculous. It's a good movie.
It is. The first one is a good movie.
The first one.
Second one, yeah, it's kind of like
it's like the Fast and the Furious movies, and it's more of an action movie than it is anything else.
Yeah.
So. Speaking of, have you seen the Hobbs and?
I seen the trailer for it. Hobbs and
I don't know.
Jason Statham.
Statham and Hobbs.
Statham and Hobbs.
Yeah. Roman Reigns is in it.
I seen where he filmed for that. Like him and The Rock have like.
He's cleared to come back,
which is good. He's in remission. But yeah, the Roman Reigns is in remission, and that's good. I'm glad that he's cleared to compete again. We'll see where he sets with the fan base now. But my most anticipated film for this year is actually a few of them. I know we get John Wick 3 this year.
Woo! Yes.
We get Godzilla, King of the Monsters.
Yeah, that's true.
And
the girl from Stranger Things is in that?
Yep, Millie Bobby Brown.
Boom.
And then...
that's why I pay you to be the movie guy.
Exactly. And then at the end of the year we get...
I'm just kidding, I don't pay him at all.
Unfortunately. And then I think we get another Star Wars at the end of this year.
We do. Oh!
Star Wars 9.
Speaking of,
I
was watching a YouTube video the other day, which I do quite a bit.
Theories.
And
is it Star Wars theory?
Yes. Apparently, there's a part in the spoiler alert. Skip to like 40 minutes if you don't want to hear this. According to this YouTube video, which is from a well-known YouTube.
So he's on the inside.
Content creator.
Yeah.
There is a part in the movie where Kylo Ren has a nightmare.
I know where you're going with this.
And Anakin, like young Anakin, not like kid Anakin, but like before pre-Darth Vader Anakin, like runs at him and tries to strike him down.
Ooh.
Yeah, and then he like wakes up.
Dang.
Yeah.
See, because I've heard another thing that I have a feeling that they're going to add Hayden Christensen in this movie in some capacity. I just believe that. But I read a thing where it was Kylo is like on a ship or whatever in space, and like he can't sleep or whatever, and like he's looking out the window, and then like half of what he sees is Anakin's face, and the other half is Vader's face, and like he's talking to like both of them. It's kind of like the angel on one shoulder and then like the devil on the other shoulder for Kylo, and I think that would be pretty cool to see.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
But Darth Vader redeemed himself.
Exactly.
So he came in with the Force.
Exactly. He fulfilled the prophecy.
Huh. But this is not a Star Wars podcast. There's plenty of those out there. Yeah.
This is just conspiracy theories.
What about Captain Marvel?
I probably will watch like the end cutscene just so I'm caught up for
you just watch
Endgame.
How she comes in the Endgame.
Yeah, because I like it's nothing against Captain Marvel. It's just not. I'm just not.
It's probably gonna be the best Marvel movie, and we're gonna miss it in theaters.
You think?
Probably.
I don't think anything will ever touch Winter Soldier. I think, in my opinion,
that's a great movie. Yes.
In my opinion, I think that's the best MCU movie that there is the Winter Soldier.
But I mean, I've heard good things about Marvel, Captain Marvel. I just don't know. I don't know too much about the character.
Yeah, same.
Like, that's what the Marvel Legends, bro. I see them in stores. I'm just like, oh, there's Nick Fury. I don't know who the rest of these people are.
Yeah.
You know, like, I'm not. Like, I love collecting figures. I love Marvel stuff. I'm not the biggest into the comic books.
Yeah.
So I have no idea, like, who, like, any of those
What
people
these stories are, yeah.
Like, shoot me for it. Like, there's people writing comments right now, like, oh, he doesn't know what he's talking about. I don't care. Like, I'm not gonna buy the figures if I don't know who they are.
Exactly.
You know, and a lot of people do. A lot of people love.
I mean, if you just take a look at your collection, I mean, it's not like you buy figures just to, like, you collect them for their value or anything. Like, you got, these are all
shit that I know
you love, yeah.
You know, there's a few things, so I'm just like, I don't know too much about, but he's cool.
Yeah.
You know, a few Marvel Legends especially. But, like, pops and, like, statues and...
Yeah, dude, it's all stuff that's your interest.
I mean, then you got stuff that people send and no idea what it is.
Yeah.
But I appreciate it, all in all. But, yeah, I mean, Game of Thrones, shelves, it's all, like, categorized around here. And whenever we have the visual part of this up, when Joey brings his camera, you guys can see all that.
Yeah.
But if not, if you haven't seen it yet, go check out my collection video.
At Foxy For Real.
At this YouTube channel. Yeah, I think it'll be good. I mean, it's a Marvel movie.
Yeah, I mean...
They haven't really done much wrong before.
So, I mean, I'd say, like, the Marvel movie that most fans had a problem with was Age of Ultron, I think.
That's true.
Everybody had a gripe with that movie.
Yeah. R.I.P. my man Quicksilver.
Which he could be in the next movie.
So I've heard.
Some capacity. Which would be cool. Because you got that time travel thing. But
oh, yeah. There's a lot of time travel happening in that.
Which, have you seen...
Speculated.
Have you seen the leak pop of Iron Man?
No.
For Target?
Wait, the glow in the dark?
Yeah, where he's got the white suit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I wonder what that's all about.
Maybe that's a suit that he makes in order to go through time? Keep his body in one spot?
Maybe. Okay, and now, just like you brought up for Star Wars, there's a theory that I've read for Endgame. Okay, and apparently they're going to go back and collect the stones before Thanos does, or something like that. Which isn't confirmed or anything like that. This is just a theory. And Steve and Tony are going to go to whatever that planet is that Gamora and Thanos went on to get the Soul Stone. And
but how do they know about it?
They're going to, like, their present selves are going to travel, like, back in time.
But how do they know about that planet?
Gamora knows, which Gamora's dead, but Nebula is alive still.
True. Okay. Yeah. And
Nebula is the only one, because in Guardians of the Galaxy 2, that's whenever Gamora destroyed the map to wherever the Soul Stone was.
Okay.
And Nebula was there, and that's whenever, like, they made up and became like.
Okay. Yeah,
so Nebula knows. They're the only.
Nebula knows.
Nebula knows podcast.
Nameless.
But they're going to go to the planet, and one of them are going to have to sacrifice the other.
So he's going to take one for the team.
So one of them is Tony or Cap.
Oh!
Yeah.
Fuck.
Right?
So that's where my man Tony dies. Like.
Probably.
Hopefully.
Rest in peace.
Sorry, Jesus. No, me and Joey are Team Cap.
And Jesus is Team Whack.
Nah, I feel like Iron Man. That's cool.
Yeah, Iron Man's cool, but we're Team Captain America. But, yeah, the only way you can get the Soul Stone is if, like, you sacrifice something that is near and dear. And, like, they're, like, best friends. So, yeah, they had Civil War.
Yeah. They had a whole movie about how they weren't best friends.
But, it's basically going to be like a mirror thing to where, like, Tony knows because he talked to Nebula, and, like, he takes Captain there because it's going to be suspenseful, because it's like Tony knows that you have to kill whatever to get the Soul Stone, and Cap don't know. And so it's going to be like Cap gets there and talks to, they'll have, like, an interaction with Red Skull or whatever, and
that's really funny to see.
Yeah, which will be cool to see. And then he'll tell him basically, you know, what they got told in the previous movie is that you have to sacrifice something. And then it's going to be like a mirror to where, in Civil War, where Cap asked Tony, like, did you know about this the whole time while you brought me here? And it'll be like in Civil War where he asked Cap if, like, he knew the entire time that Bucky was the one that assassinated his parents.
Oof.
Yeah. But they're going to think that the theory also goes that it won't be Tony that sacrifices Cap. It'll be like Tony brought Captain there so he could sacrifice Tony for the greater good. And he'll tell him to push Tony off the ledge.
But will he?
But will he?
Bucky comes out of nowhere. Killed the whole family now. Wah, wah, wah.
The glasses like come down.
Oh, Thug Bucky. Bro. So we got Captain Marvel coming out. We've got
Endgame.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, we got That's Far From Home.
Yeah.
Excited for that one. I'm almost more excited for that than I am Avengers.
Really?
Yeah. I really like Spider-Man.
The new Spider-Man.
Yeah, new Spider-Man.
I wasn't a fan of
Andrew Garfield?
No. I barely even watched those, bro.
Oh, you don't like Tobey Maguire?
I don't like Tobey Maguire.
Dude, those movies...
I don't like him.
Oh, you don't like
the
Tobey
movies
Maguire?
are good. Like from what they were, when they went, where they were from, whenever they were made.
Because the MCU wasn't even thought of at this point in time.
But he cringes me, bro. Like, especially when he goes like dark.
Oh yeah, he's like
he's just dancing through the street. I'm just like, bro, go away.
The first movie's good and the second movie's good, but the third movie's just kind of
whack. Yeah. Then you got Topher Grace.
You got fucking Eric Foreman as Venom.
Why couldn't the station wagon like make an appearance in the movie?
Dude, that'd have been dope.
And then like Red Foreman's just over there like, my foot up your ass. Like, for some odd reason, nobody knows why. He's just there.
He's just there. But speaking of cars appearing in movies, I'm gonna drop a little bit of movie knowledge on you since we're talking about movies.
Oh.
The director for those movies at the time, Sam Raimi.
Yeah. Who was supposed to direct Metal Gear Solid. See?
He was.
Full circle
Full
there.
circle.
Who was supposed to direct Metal Gear Solid movie. There's like no info about that anymore.
Yeah.
Like that's completely fucking gone, dude. Like you can like Google it and it's just like
it never existed.
Like there hasn't been a new article since like 2013
about the movie.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just like
conspiracy, bro. This podcast is about everything. You know who fucking did it? The fucking Patriots.
Oh, I'm getting fucking pissed.
The fucking elves.
The fucking elves.
Listen to me.
The fucking interdimension Patriots. Fuck, dude. But that is weird, yeah. There hasn't been any updates on Metal Gear movie.
So, anyway, what were you saying?
Anyway, Sam Raimi, the dude who directed those movies for the time, 1 through 3, he, in every movie that he directs, he had a car back in high school that he used to drive around, and it makes an appearance in every movie.
No.
Yeah.
Which one is it?
It's a 1970...
Fact check.
1977, like, Oldsmobile. Yeah, dude, fact check.
Or R-A-M, yeah. Car. Cameo.
Here we go.
Let's see. Fact check this. Delta 88.
Delta 88.
No,
yeah,
it was in the Evil Dead.
Yeah, of course.
So is it the car that he drives, like Evil Dead? Ash drives?
Yeah, it's in every movie. Uncle Ben, he drives it in the first movie.
Is it the same car?
Yeah.
Or is it just like...
It's the same... Well, no, I don't...
That looks like
it's the same model car, we'll just say that.
Drag Me to Hell 20... Oh
yeah,
God,
dude, it appears in everything.
I never knew that. Okay, there's Spider-Man there.
Yeah. The Gift.
Leave it in the comments. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed.
So where's the car? Okay.
I love
It wasn't a car, but sure.
Be
Oh, there. Boom.
Yeah, dude.
So Uncle Ben drives the car.
Yep.
And it's right there. Where he...
Oh, no, I guess the Crook drives it.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay, and then there it is. Again.
So... Is this something that he openly says?
I think people just kind of caught on to it, and then, like, he
So
confirmed
nobody
it.
realized, watching this movie, Spider-Man, the first Spider-Man from 2002, nobody realized from watching this movie that Uncle Ben... Wait, am I saying something stupid, or was the car stolen?
I think the car was stolen.
I don't remember this movie for some reason.
I think I remember, okay? I think that Peter and Uncle Ben are going out to do something, and Peter is inside doing something for...
yeah, okay.
Yeah, and then, like, the dude robs, like, a jewelry store or whatever and comes out, and he's like, I need your car, blah, 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 whatever, and then shoots Uncle Ben. And then steals his car, yeah.
You want to know something fucking crazy?
What?
Look at the background, bro.
Touring west, heading west.
Metal Gear Solid 2 ended right there!
Conspiracies. Yeah, dude, that's wherever Solidus and Ryan fought at. They fought on that building.
On top of that building, bro.
Dude.
Metal Gear
fucking
Solid
wild,
knows
dude.
everything.
The damn Patriots.
Interdimensional aliens. You drop DMT. Oh, dude. You gotta watch that full thing, though, for real.
I have to.
Like, it's hilarious,
I
dude.
only watched a little bit, but I'll start from the beginning.
Like, there's another one, too. He was on there, like, a few years ago.
Yeah.
I'm like, halfway through that one.
What are they talking about on that one?
Psychic vampires.
Psychic vampire shit.
Yeah, vampire shit. It's...
We'll have to have a podcast one day about just what we believe in conspiracies and
Yo,
stuff.
dude, that'd be cool. Yo, guys, drop a comment below if you guys want to hear us talk about conspiracy and stuff.
Yeah.
Because me and Joey have talked about a lot of stuff before.
Okay, story time again.
Oh, God.
I think you know where I'm going with this. Okay. It's probably circa, like, 2011 through probably, like, 13, maybe. Sometime during this period of time. I'm not sure. Probably whenever... I'm going to say, like, 2012 is when it is. And me and Cody sitting in my room, laptop on. It's probably like 3 o'clock in the morning, and we've been on the weird side of YouTube.
No, we were on the bad side.
Like
there was nothing weird about it.
Yeah, it was just the bad
It's
side.
like 3 o'clock in the morning. Like you don't want to you don't want to get up and go to the bathroom.
Yeah,
Scary.
kind of scary shit.
Right.
Yeah. And we were just sitting there, like, somehow got on to, like, he was showing me some creepy shit, and then I would show him some creepy shit. And, like, he showed me, like, the Michigan Dog Man.
Yeah.
And then...
Remember the forest?
Yeah. This is where I'm getting to. The last video we watched, though, was, like, about, like, shadow people in the woods. And, like, we watched that, and we were like, alright, it's time for bed. We closed the laptop, turned it off, closed it, and then we were just like, good night, Cody. He's like, good night, Joey. We're going to bed. Done for the rest of the night, because that shit freaked us out.
Especially where you live, dude.
Yeah, in the woods.
Like it's up on
On top of a mountain, yeah.
Like, no, dude, that's not the shitty.
Yeah, because, like, there could have been shadow people, like...
What was that thing called, dude, that was in Iraq or something like that?
The Jinn.
The Jinn.
You
the
showed me
Devil
that,
Jinn?
yeah.
Oof.
Dude, that video gave me nightmares.
Dude,
And dude, you know favorites either, I'm sure.
God, dude, and like fucking Mattress Firm being an underground, like... I'm not getting into it. Can't get into that, dude. Anyway,
another time.
keep this as news, entertainment, reviews, and discussions.
/
You got any news?
News.
There's a lot of stuff in the wake of like toy news, but I mean
Yeah.
I cover a lot of that in Good Thing in the Morning. Was there anything that stands out in particular to you?
Besides like the Storm Collectibles, like they made a Metal Gear line, or not Metal Gear, but Gears of War.
Gears of War, yeah, that looks good.
They got Coltrane and Marcus and
There's one company that you don't collect right now that you want to. What is it?
Mezco.
Mezco. There's one company that you would like to expand more on that you collect right now.
Figure arts.
I would like to get
Figure arts.
I would like to get into Sideshow Collectibles.
Yeah.
If this podcast takes off, maybe I can. Hint, hint, guys.
Love us.
And also SH Figure Arts. I just want to expand more on that.
Yeah. Same.
Too
That'd be
good.
one. I want to get my first Hot Toys soon too. I want to get John Wick.
You have Sideshow,
I do. I have.
but you don't have like
Sideshow.
actual Hot Toys. You have like the original
Yeah.
Sideshow stuff.
Yeah, but I don't have a Hot Toys.
Which oddly enough doesn't go for a lot. You would think like since it's like their first like
Yeah, maybe one day.
maybe. I mean everything could be have a big price tag one day.
One day, yeah, with enough time.
I mean with your G.I. Joes.
Exactly.
As a kid. Bro, what was your favorite toys as a kid?
My favorite toy as a kid was probably my G.I. Joes.
Really?
Yeah.
So you're kind of like heavy on those.
Yeah, my first two that I ever had. I think you used to be able to buy like the brand at the Dollar General, and
Isn't that crazy?
that is crazy. Like G.I. Joe started
Now
out.
you go to Dollar General.
And the toys
It's
are
like Matchbox. Like Hot Wheels is gone. Like, it's just Matchbox.
nothing's there anymore. But the first two I ever got was Storm Shadow and Snake Eyes.
We probably go for a shit ton of money.
They probably do.
Still got them?
Yeah, I still got them. They're in a tote.
You need to take it to Toylanta.
I'll pay for our trip, boy.
Yeah.
Once we get there.
I'll pay you in Joe's. Dude, my big thing as a kid was wrestlers.
Yeah, wrestlers for me too.
And that
I had a
was
few.
stupid.
I know you probably had a lot more than I did.
I had
Though.
a whole trash bag full.
Yeah.
You know how I
Do
know?
you regret getting rid of
You know how I measured they were in a trash bag?
Because you put
Because
them.
I put them in a fucking trash bag. I was like, oh, I don't need these anymore. I'm in high school now.
Yeah. Do you regret
Fucking
that?
yeah, dude.
You probably
regret
had like some that were worth a ton of money.
I don't know.
You don't
I
think
mean, I
so?
like WWE Elite figures, like
Yeah.
the figures and stuff like that. But I don't know if they would be like
Worth much.
loose. I don't feel like they'd
Yeah.
be worth a lot. I
Maybe
mean,
in a
I could be
box.
like, I could be wrong. There's gonna be like a huge market for that, and I
Yeah.
know it. I'm sure like a Chris Benoit figure.
I have one.
Is it really?
Yeah, where he's got the 4 Horsemen on. He's got his 4 Horsemen t-shirt. I have an Eddie Guerrero figure too.
Let's see, bro. Let's fact check. Let's go to eBay.
Fact check.
4 Horsemen. Chris Benoit. With the WWF logo.
That's the one. $20.
$20 loose, bro. Sell that shit. Dang, son.
That's the same one I have. The one that was at the top.
I used to have this guy.
Did you?
Titantron, dude. I used to have the whole entire Titantron.
I remember it used to be under your bed. Yeah.
Yep, you put the little plates underneath.
Yeah, you just sit the
and you
figure
sit
on
on there,
it.
and
Yeah.
like mine was getting like it was so old. Not
Yeah.
really old, but it wasn't really taken care of really. Because I had the figures that would like spit water,
Oh yeah.
and I had the figures that would like sweat.
Oh yeah. If like you like put water in them
Yeah,
and like squeeze the
so
button.
like I would
they
always do it like I'd be like acting out my own like pay per view. So I'd like Triple H come out and I push the button and he'd spew water, right?
Yeah.
Well, the water got down on the metal plates and it started to rust it.
That explains it.
So I had to like rub the figure across it
to make it
to make it go, and it would work. But like stupid me, you know, trying to make
your own pay-per-views, your house shows and stuff.
right. So like basically, I ruined my own Titan.
$15 right
Dude, that's
there,
not bad.
For a loose figure, yeah.
A rabid Wolverine. Wonder how much it would be like
In box.
in box. Dude, that's insane though.
Oh, there's one for 100. That's Chris Benoit. That don't really look like him though.
But
There he is in a box. WCW.
Oh, $24.99. So 15 to 20.
Yeah.
Of course, that has $8 shipping on it. But
So about $30.
there you go, dude.
Yeah, that's not bad.
We should go through that stuff.
And then I wonder how much the Eddie figure is. He's got his
Horseman?
Latino. No.
Latino Heat.
Yeah.
Latino Heat. Eddie Guerrero.
Got it out.
The odd name to spell. That one?
He's got his T-shirt on. Not
That?
that one. That one. $9.
$9. I had that one too.
Did you?
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Yep. And it's crazy that plastic is $9 and this thing right here, bro, $24.72.
Yeah. What the hell?
Like, I used to have a Matt Hardy that like you like bend him over
Yeah.
and like it was like a tick. It would be like tick, 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 tick. And then like it would spring up and it would do the leg drop, bro.
No.
Yeah, you put him on top of the ladder. Yeah.
Dude, sweet.
Springing Matt Hardy figure. Let's put that in. What if it's like $100? I would dig through trash for that. That was not it.
That is not it.
Nope. He was wearing like all black.
Is that him?
Nah, it was that one right there.
$12.
$12.99. Yep. Well, I don't think it was that one because that's a Titantron one.
Ah.
But like it was modeled like that. It's just crazy, bro. Like there's so much wrestling figures. Like I have some, and I'm not like bashing anybody who collects them.
Yeah.
But like, there's so much.
Like
Like-
to collect.
Bro, I walk into Walmart. You go into Walmart. You go into like 4 or 5 different Walmarts.
Yeah.
You don't see the same figure, dude. Like there's like series this, series that, series this, series that.
I wonder why there is so many licensing for them then.
It's money, dude.
Yeah, they probably got a
Like,
license to print
WWE
money.
makes bank off of merchandise.
Which I wish that they would give Figure Arts another chance.
Yo, you remember whenever they won't?
Probably not.
It's not their fault either. It's Bandai, or it's the company that makes SH and everything. Do you remember? And plus, on top of that, they're making their like FX figures now.
Yeah.
So it's like they're gonna make them look good anyway.
Right.
So they really don't need to do that with SH.
Right.
Fuck, I don't remember what I was getting to.
You're saying like you can go into Walmart and see like all kinds of different figures and stuff.
It's just money. Cause like, remember when we went to the NXT show
Yeah.
and I wanted an Adam Cole T-shirt.
Yeah.
Do you remember how much they were?
Probably $30.
They were $35 for a T-shirt.
For a T-shirt.
I said Adam Cole, baby.
Baby.
You know how much I got my Seth Rollins T-shirt from the WWE shop on Amazon for?
Probably like $10.
$10.
That's crazy, dude. They're
It's
just there to make them.
And I mean, you look into the WWE crowds; they have like kids
Yeah.
that buy that shit, and then they go to their mom and like, "Hey, I got this. I want this. I want this. This is my
Yeah,
first show. I
so-
want this." And then they go to like the Walmart and they buy
They
their
get-
toys. And you got the guys that go in there like early in the morning and buy the WWE
Because you got people that
figures.
still do that for Hot Wheels too.
Yeah, dude,
So,
we see them all the time in our Walmart.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It is crazy. Yeah. They probably make a killing.
But I will say, they're probably one of the most easiest things to collect
Wrestling figures.
because they're everywhere.
Because they're abundant. Yeah.
I mean, they look good.
Yeah.
especially the new ones. Marvel Legends, on the other hand, Walmart gets one case. There's 10 collectors in an area.
That's
You're
it
done.
for then, yeah.
But Pops, yeah, I mean, it just depends on what they are.
Right.
Online, Pops is garbage.
Yeah.
Like, you go to Funko Shop, you go to like Target whenever they first drop,
Yeah.
you can forget it.
Because you already got to
And the other
compete
day-
with people standing in line.
I
waiting to get into
sent
the
you that
store.
link for the Super Saiyan 3 Goku.
Yeah.
You couldn't even get into it, bro.
Yeah, I remember because you sent me the link and I couldn't even add
Josh
to the
was
cart.
trying the same time you were. He couldn't. He couldn't get it.
Dang.
My Crash Bandicoot ship, but it didn't. So I don't know if it was canceled or not. I don't know what's going on.
Maybe they'll fulfill it later. Hopefully.
It'd be great. They can fulfill it now. All right, so we're about an hour into this right now.
Yeah.
And
We're just a little over the hour mark.
we've talked about what we're going to be doing with this podcast, what we're going to talk about. We're going to bring some people on here. I had a live stream a few weeks ago.
Okay.
Your brother
Yeah.
stole the show, bro.
Yeah,
I was sick,
Yeah, you
and I wasn't really feeling it, but I decided to live stream anyway.
Yeah.
And your brother took it.
Yeah,
And dude,
he
they
just
fucking
ran
loved
with it.
him, dude.
Yeah, dude, he took it and ran with it and made it his own. And
Granted, he didn't give me any donations, but
yeah,
it is what it is.
it is what it is. Yeah. But yeah, dude, he's a flamboyant little
Dude, he's crazy.
Yeah.
And whenever I first met him, he was like knee high.
Yeah, now he's like our
he was
height.
like knee high and a high schooler.
Yeah, he was a short little dude,
Just
and
kidding.
now he's like
He's
he
reckless.
caught up.
He's reckless.
Yeah, he's wild.
He's broken a lot of bones.
Yeah, cut
Chipped a lot of
himself-
chins.
Yeah, cut himself a bunch. Like
Not like.
not like he's not.
He's not like that.
He's not emotionally unstable. But just like he's prone to injury. We'll just say that.
Yeah, but
He's had multiple stitches, staples.
he's also. I wouldn't say he has anger problems.
I would.
Why is that?
He's just easy to piss off.
Kind of like being on a boat.
Story time. Okay, so this is probably like I said, it's probably like 2011, I think, and we used to have a habit of setting up all night and into the odd hours of the morning. Me
Ghost hunting.
Ghost hunting. We'll save that for another time. Ghost hunting and playing video games.
Conspiracy watching.
Conspiracy watching.
Playing Call of Duty outside.
Playing Call of Duty outside. Repairing action figures. Burying. Having a funeral for an action figure. We'll save that story for another time. But this one particular morning, I'm going to say it's about 6 or 7 o'clock, and we had...
I'm gonna use that for the intro before like the music comes on.
Yeah.
Say varying action figures. Oh,
Save that for another time. But this particular morning, we had gamed all night, probably playing Halo and probably building maps and stuff on Halo, because that was the thing we used to do,
Yeah.
just build maps and stuff on it.
for some reason I didn't talk.
Yeah.
My character was like mute.
Yeah, his
Maybe
character.
that's why.
Yeah. And we would sit there and like make movies on Halo and watch it back through like the theater mode that they had on Halo. And we would jump stuff, like we'd make bridges to jump and all that shit. But this particular morning we had gamed all night, and I don't know how the idea got started, but we wanted to go outside. So we go outside, and at the time I had like a treehouse type thing. And so I got up on top of that, the very top of it, and like just kind of set up there Indian style, observing everybody else. And Cody sat on. I had a 4-wheeler. Cody, you was on the 4-wheeler.
Yeah, I was on the
He was
4-wheeler.
on the 4-wheeler, and okay. And then my brother's friend Devin was sitting on the lawnmower,
A riding lawnmower.
a riding lawnmower.
Like
Yes.
not one of like a 0 turns, but just like regular with the wheel.
Yeah, regular with a wheel. And Brandon wanted to sit there.
Where was he at before that?
I think he was inside, and me and you and Devin had just already went out there, and he came outside and was he was walking around, and like they were talking, and I was just up there observing, and me and Cody were having our own little conversation at the time, and then Brandon told Devin, he's like, I want to sit on the boat, and I don't know why. The lawnmower was called the boat, but it was the boat at the time, and Devin was like, no, Brendan, I got here first. I'm going to sit on the boat. You can sit on something else and call it a boat yourself. And Brendan was like, no, I want to sit here. And Devin said, no, Brandon, fuck off. And at the same time Devin spoke those words.
Okay, wait. Brandon was behind Devin.
Yeah.
Alright? Brandon was like... If you're sitting on the lawnmower,
Yeah.
Brandon's right behind Devin.
Like right at his 6 o'clock.
Yeah, okay.
And Brandon grabs him, interlocks his fingers underneath Devin's neck and under his chin, and yanks him off, like, sets down on the grass and yanks Devin off the back of the four-wheeler.
Makes him backflip off
Backflips off the four-wheeler, beats his ankles on the steering wheel, and flips off the back of the lawnmower. And as this is happening, Devin utters a phrase that stuck with us all these years. He says, "You take things too far, Brandon."
I'll never in my life forget that, dude.
What a morning that was. And then we all ended up
getting in trouble.
Yeah,
and going to bed.
And then going to sleep. Yeah. But that phrase has stuck with me. And
you remember that time? We'll get off story time in a minute.
Yeah.
Remember that time we had the backyard wrestling match?
Oh my god, dude,
And
yes.
we landed on the back of the mulch.
On the mulch. It exploded. And we
Mom
was on
was
a
pissed.
ladder. Yeah, Mom was pissed over that because it was her mulch. But backstory behind that, one evening we were tired of playing video games and we decided that we wanted to wrestle. And so we go outside so we don't break anything inside. And it was a tag team match.
See, we were good kids.
Yeah, we were good
We
kids.
didn't wrestle inside.
Yeah, we didn't break anything.
Major.
Majorly. But we go outside, and I used to have a carpet that we would just roll out. That way we didn't have to, like, wrestle on the grass and get grass stains and dirt and mud on our clothes and stuff. So we'd roll out the carpet so we can get on that, and we had the idea to have a tag team match. Me and Cody, and then Devin and Brandon. And that's usually how it always was every weekend. At my house, it was us four getting into shenanigans. All summer long, the 4 years of high school, every summer, that's basically what the summer consisted of.
We just lived at each other's houses.
Yeah, over the summer.
I stay at your house 3 days, you stay at mine.
Yeah. And so we were going to wrestle, and somehow mulch got brought up, and it was going to be the table. And there was a ladder for some unknown reason, and so...
Why was there a ladder at your...
I don't know.
It was just there. Golden opportunity.
Yeah, so there wasn't even anything tied. Like, we didn't have, like, anything tied to a tree or anything, like having, like, a ladder match where, like, the title or anything would be... We just had a ladder, okay? And Brendan my brother climbs up the ladder, and so the spot is that me and Cody are going to suplex him off the ladder and onto the mulch.
Which could have ended really bad. Kids, do not try that at home.
Yeah, don't wrestle. If you're any kids listening, don't do as I say, not as I do.
We're not responsible for anything that happens.
But we suplexed. I don't know where Devin is at this time. I think we had, like, hurt him or something.
More than likely. He probably got dragged up the back of a lawnmower.
But we suplexed Brandon onto the mulch off the ladder. Ladder tips over, and I think it hits one of us in the foot or in the ankle. But he falls into the mulch, and mulch goes everywhere.
It was like a big red dust cloud.
Yeah, poof.
It was gone.
And so we had a mess to clean up after that.
And I remember your mom just coming out.
And she was like, "What the hell?" She was like, "Why did you destroy my mulch for?" And we was having a wrestling match. And we wanted to have a table, and the closest thing we could find safe to a table was mulch.
But I don't remember getting in trouble really for that.
I don't think we really got.
I feel like she respected it.
Yeah.
She was like, "All right, they had a table."
And the worst we had to do was clean up mulch out of the yard, and that was it. But speaking of mulch, another story. Landscaping at your house before you moved. One summer, I come over to Cody's house, and his dad and his mom and him are landscaping. They're putting mulch out on their flowers and stuff. And they're like, we were all getting into it and getting our hands dirty and stuff. And like 15 minutes into it, I get the urge to sneeze.
Dude, you sneeze for fucking 15 minutes straight.
I sneezed one time, and I'm like, alright, that's normal. It's summer. My allergies are maybe a little fucked up. And then again, I sneeze. I'm like, okay, alright. The allergy, like, there might be just some pollen in the area or whatever, and it's fucking with my allergies really bad. I ended up sneezing literally for like 15 fucking minutes straight.
Straight, dude.
Yeah, like losing my breath. It couldn't work or anything. Couldn't put mulch out or anything. It was fucked up, and I think your dad thought that there was something seriously wrong with
Isn't
it.
it crazy how things come full circle?
It is.
You destroyed a bag of mulch, so a bag of mulch destroyed you.
Oh, dang. Dude, full circle. Just like Metal Gear.
Just like Metal Gear, bro.
Damn.
Alright, guys, so, I don't want to go too far with this, because I just want this to be like a little preview of what you're going to see, or hear, because we've talked about it a lot.
One day you'll see, but for now you'll hear. But
Like,
yeah, we have talked about just about everything. Well,
like,
not everything on
You
this.
backtrack 1 hour, we talked about anything from games, to Red Dead Redemption, to
Childhood stories.
toys, what we're doing next
Movies.
weekend.
Yeah.
Everything.
Everything under the sun you can think of, we're going to talk about it.
And that was just us two. So
Yeah.
pretty soon there's going to be a third person here. I don't know if he'll be on here every single time. But yeah, we want to make this like a weekly, maybe bi-weekly thing.
Yeah.
Every week or 2 weeks. And it's a lot easier to edit, first of all. Because Good Fig and Morning takes a lot to edit.
I'm sure it does, because I remember I was in an episode of Good Fig and Morning.
Like, all the pictures I got to throw up and stuff like that. Dude, it
And all
takes
the research, too.
ever, yes. Which, and of course, our research on here is going to be a little bit better.
Yeah.
This is just like, dude, we literally, Joey came over at 4 o'clock.
Yeah. It's supposed to be 3, but I
Supposed to be
got a little
3.
held up.
We wrote down on a piece of paper what we wanted to talk about. And we started around 5. It is 6:38 now. So we had a few pauses in between. We wrote down some good stuff. I think we covered everything.
Mhm.
We're going to have a lot more to talk about next time.
Which
so,
there's a lot that we could have talked about in this one that we're just wanting to save for future podcasts and stuff. So.
yeah, there's a lot of stuff.
There's
we
a
have
lot,
to-
yeah.
So guys, I hope you are excited for this as we are. We kind of talked about doing a podcast almost for a year now.
Yeah.
Because we actually had one before.
We had one. It was
It was just
visual
different.
Yeah,
It wasn't really a podcast.
but it was just
It was more 3 guys
talking on camera.
talking on camera.
Yeah.
So this
Is a
is more of
podcast.
a podcast.
Yeah.
So
It'll be more structured.
I can honestly edit this tonight
and have it up.
probably have it up tonight.
Right. Which in the future months to come, it'll be more structured and more put together than it is right now. But
Yeah.
we'll get there.
Because, I mean, all I got to do is chop out a few things and then we are good.
Yeah.
So, guys, with that being said, this is, so far, the Nameless Podcast.
The Nameless
Podcast.
This is it.
Name subject to change. If you guys like it, let us know. We just don't have a name, so
Yeah.
we are the Nameless Podcast.
Yeah.
It's
And
pretty cool.
and there isn't another one like us. So.
And we did actual
research.
factual research, and
We're the only one.
We're the only one, except for the guy with 10 subscribers.
Yeah,
Who talks
and-
about Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, and it's been a year since he's uploaded anything.
So that gives you free game right there.
Yeah.
All right, guys. You all know me, Foxy for real. I'm out of here. I'll see you on the next toy hunt. Joey, anything you'd like to say?
I just want to say, tell your friends about this podcast. Let them know that we're out here.
We out here. And next time, guys, write in the comments below if you are still watching at 1 hour and 13. First of all, I appreciate that so fucking much. You guys don't understand. Anything you guys want us to talk about,
Yeah,
put it
if
in the
you got
comments
any,
below.
recommendations, like you want to hear us talk about any topic you have.
Have us, like, watch a video
Yeah.
and react to it and then talk about it.
Yeah.
Boom.
Boom.
Or we could just, like, watch a video before we get on here.
And then talk
a
about
trailer or something to
Yeah.
talk about. Yeah, we're talking about ideas right here. Don't give them any more ideas.
Yeah.
We'll see you guys on the next Nameless Podcast. Take
Peace
it all
out.
easy.
To another level.